The Enbridge Famous Five speaker series is proud to welcome Dr. Anny Sauvageau as our guest speaker.
Today's event really moved the crowd. It was so nice to see Dr. Anny Sauvageau.
One of my favorite shows is CSI, the original one, and of course Law and Order, Bones, Cold Case Files, and all those great books that are now out. So I really feel like Alberta's very own CSI has come to Fort McMurray.
Be here and talk about what it's like to be a woman in our industry. She was a ground-setting person. She really changed the industry that she's in.
So Dr. Sauvageau, she received her medical degree from the University of Montreal in 1996 and was board certified in anatomical pathology in 2002. She has a founder designation in forensic pathology from the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Canada in recognition of her significant contribution to the development of this new specialty in Canada.
I found Dr. Sauvageau one of the most inspiring women speakers we've had at the Famous Five. She spoke about what it takes and the trials to be a real woman leader.
Dr. Sauvageau started her career as a forensic pathologist in Montreal in 2002. And in 2009, she moved to Alberta, where she was named Deputy Chief Medical Examiner in 2010, and a year later, Chief Medical Examiner in 2011.
What I really appreciated about Dr. Anny being here was she drew a focus to women in leadership roles. Not a lot of women make it into leadership roles all the time. We often get into technical roles where we can be judged based on our technical ability, and it is a little different when you get into a leadership role. So what I appreciated in her being here is she was a role model for everyone. When somebody who's a minority makes it higher up in a food chain, I think they have a responsibility to toss down a rope to help other people climb up. And in all the stories she shared us tonight on leadership, that's exactly what she did.
She's the author of more than 75 papers in peer-reviewed forensic journals, as well as a much sought-after international speaker. I believe she's been to over 40 countries. Dr. Sauvageau is the co-author of Aortic Deaths, Practical Forensic and Investigative Perspectives. She's also the founder of the Working Group on Human Asphyxia and the co-founder of the International Network for Forensic Research. Wow. So let's welcome Dr. Sauvageau to the stage and find out what it's really like to be a Chief Medical Examiner.
She also spoke of serving. And it really made me go back and reflect on what I do. And to be a leader isn't just to lead people, it's to serve the public, to serve the population that you reflect. And it's almost an honor to serve. She was definitely very inspiring. I really enjoyed it.
When you're trying to change the way that the world perceives women, we have to do it as a team. And if we don't do it as a team, we're not going to get anywhere. And I think that that's exactly what she was trying to prove.